to, and this isn't shade, but they've had...
Whenever someone says something with
it's
that
gonna be
inflection.
shade. I mean, there's a little tea. I think, and it's not anything to do with how good they are as players. I just think they've been struggling a little bit to catch on to how you play Ultimate.
Could be, yeah.
And like, I guess I haven't played Balance all that much, but like playing Linger is like, I think there's a sense that they're very great players, but how they played 4 doesn't quite go super well with Ultimate, and I think they're struggling a bit more in this early meta. And though I think they have crazy potential.
Linger's an interesting case because he also is our #1 Rivals player right now. And that game almost feels more similar to this one, but that's not always a good thing. Because you get the muscle memory for a different game, and that's troublesome.
Because the way he like parries doesn't quite line up with Smash, and also the way parries work and the properties of it is very Rivals.
Right.
So it's like it's kind of that. But we got Balance repping Lucina and Linger repping Dark Pit. Playing Linger in bracket once, he did go Dark Pit against me, and it is pretty solid. Like, it did take me to game 3, so...
Character has options now. Like, the arrows are transcendent and are do a decent amount of percent. Travel faster. Hitboxes on all the arrows work now. But Lucina is also just a powerhouse. She hits so hard. She has great combos.
I feel like it's a great character choice for Balance, too, considering like how he played in Smash 4. And he always kind of had a Lucina, too. He just always preferred Ryu. But now I think in this game, it seems like Lucina is pretty noticeably better than Ryu. So I understand the choice, but also just to keep things fresh.
Yeah, and I think actually Balance might have preferred Lucina in the game, but Ryu was just so clearly his best character, and he doesn't have to make that choice this time. So I think Balance excels with a the edge guarding.
Dark Pit's arrows are crazy, and honestly, like Linger's pressure game is still super scary, as it's always been, and I think that's what's really helping him out right now in this meta.
Yeah, and Falcon and Pit kind of played similarly in Smash 4, so most of those skills transfer right over. It's mostly dash and mix up and land safely on shield. Like, he knows how to do that.
Also, his hit gives me a bit of a Raster vibe, honestly, who he plays in Rivals. Like, it's a lot of that horizontal, like, movement and just like really quick aerials and like quick cornering.
A great neutral, catching that air dodge to the stage. You can hit it before they grab on, and that's a stock.
This looks like it might be our fastest game yet. Lucina already down to her last stock against Mr. Edge himself with the tiny brain.
Talking about Linger, right?
Yes. Look at him. I don't want to run into him in a dark alley.
It's fair. It's interesting that we don't, maybe not against characters with like safe recoveries, but characters with recoveries that are vulnerable. We don't see even the feign on attempt edge guard. We didn't see Balance like pretend to run.
Beautiful edge guard by Balance, going real deep, and that is what I like to see more of in this game, because it's so much better. And I think people were starting to get less afraid to do that kind of stuff.
Well, gets a gimp. He buffers the neutral air into the blast zone out of the up B.
And we have a game 1, folks, when I was like counting, I was like counting my bets, I was counting my poker chips there, but no.
You clearly don't gamble very much, do you? You tried on those races, though, and I appreciate it.
I absolutely So that's why I'm like, I'm going to keep going for it, because it'll be funny. Because I'm not.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, the American hand.
I thought they were gone. Sakurai, please.
And Linger going off for some risky edge guards now, even though he lost the stock that way, which I kind of appreciate, because like if you get gun shy about one of your options, it's problematic. Does he have to jump? Do you remember if he has to jump? This has been happening a while.
I like the air dodging. That was smart. That's it, though. That forward throw is still very notable. Good stuff to Linger.
And each one of those arrows does almost 10%. So like that was a decent bit of damage.
After that really early SD, that was kind of scary. I guess it was more of a gimp, but
he kept his composure. It was kind of both. Like, still getting used to the buffering system. Balance put in that situation, but you can recover there from the Dark Pit.
It was, absolutely.
It was a team effort, which you don't normally say about your opponent's stock lows, but, it's fine.
All right, we're going into game 2.
Will the characters stay the same? Because, I was going to say, Balance has quite a few characters. I know he plays Ice Climbers. Zero Suit, I think, is one of his best right now. Obviously, he'll still have a Ryu because a lot of that skill transferred over from the last game. But
and I'm excited for I have not really played, or I've played a little Zero Suit. I haven't really watched a Zero Suit, at least not in our region. There hasn't really been one, so I'm excited to see this actually.
Ooh, I think the changes should actually help balance his gameplay a lot, because he had a Zero Suit in the last game, but the ladder combos weren't necessarily his thing. It was this weird neutral and mix-ups, and
it absolutely was.
That's what she's better at in this game.
And it's that kind of patient, methodical type of playstyle that he really honed well with Ryu. That I think, I agree, it would transfer very well to Zero Suit in this game. Ooh, nice. Beautiful catch on that. I also really like his counter pick. I think Zero Suit is a solid choice against the pits.
I'm intrigued by the stage choice, though, because I think...
Yeah, me too.
I think Zero Suit kills mostly off the side and the bottom
That's
now,
what
so
I mean.
It doesn't matter that it's higher.
And I feel like you actually want to keep the pressure on Pit and not give him a chance to run away too much, but I could be wrong. In fact, I'm wrong a lot, so...
Ooh, great back air. Getting a little balance off stage. These two are just, like, in each other's face. Ooh! Both of their hitboxes actually work best at a distance. So being right inside of each other, probably hard for both of them to kill.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Electro, oof!
Electro, oof! But I mean, like, both these players, like, talking about, like,
oh,
ooh, that's
that seemed unintentional.
Yeah. But talking about they feel like they've been struggling with this game, but honestly, I'm not really seeing it. At least not now. Maybe, like, at first, but everyone struggles at first. That was really nice up tilt.
Getting that stock. Oh, no. Dabs. Oh,
I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that a lot by Balance. I mean, honestly, the character that takes to just, like, shake it off like that is, I really respect that a lot.
You gotta know what's gonna happen at the beginning of a new game.
Yeah.
Even though you
right,
argue
and that's
it's
what I mean too. It's like the weird stuff happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Happened to me.
The interesting thing is I didn't realize he had already spent his double jump. Like if he had his double jump, he definitely could have survived.
Well,
but
I wonder if he did have it, but maybe he just like
buffered up B.
Yeah. And I mean, to be fair, I'm actually a little surprised she didn't make it back from there.
It was very close.
But I mean, yeah, recoveries definitely got nerfed in this game.
That's been both of the stocks this game. Balanced. Yeah. Honestly, keeping kind of a good composure for what's been happening.
Good plank on the... Oh, that's it, though. Beautiful back air by Linger. I think that could have been a different story if Balance didn't have the unfortunate SD. I think it would have at least been really close, but good stuff to Linger. Wow, that was an appropriate windscreen, too.
You got to appreciate the irony of how, like, fun and advanced some of the movement that Balance was doing was, and then he gets the 2 SDs.
Absolutely.
Like, he clearly knows how to move with the character.
Right.
Those were just weird situations.
Yeah. And it's feeling it out, too. And I mean, that like it's hard when, like, your character is really different from the previous game to jump into it. I think that's the case for both of them, because Falcon and Ryu feel very different and don't feel they feel a little lackluster